Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have not spent Christmas with the royal family since 2018. Yet when they did, it was clear they thoroughly enjoyed it. Harry, before stepping away from royal life in 2020, was used to large family gatherings. For Meghan, it was new territory. Harry himself spoke about that first Christmas at Sandringham during an appearance on BBC Radio 4 Today. He described the festivities as fantastic and said his relatives loved having Meghan join them. He praised her, saying she'd done an absolutely amazing job and that she was getting in there with the family he supposed she never had. Harry's words were meant as praise. He wanted to highlight Meghan's grace and warmth in adapting to a new environment. Yet, the comment about the royals being like the family Meghan never had provoked backlash from her half-sister Samantha Grant. Samantha took to social media insisting Meghan had always had a family. She claimed their household was normal and that after their parents divorced, Meghan had 2 homes. She argued that Meghan was simply busy and not estranged. Later, she repeated these claims in a Channel 5 documentary. It seems that Harry's comment was not well received by Meghan's family. Many of them became estranged from her, particularly on her father's side, after her Windsor wedding in 2018. She is now not believed to be on speaking terms with her half-sister, her half-brother, or even her father, Thomas Markle. This estrangement has been painful, but it has also been necessary for Meghan's well-being. However, it was reported that Meghan recently contacted her father following his latest health scare, which saw him undergo a leg amputation. That gesture shows compassion, even in the face of years of hurt. Meghan chose humanity over silence, reaching out during a crisis while still protecting her boundaries. The truth is that Meghan's experience of family was not the same as the picture painted by her half-sister. Meghan has spoken openly about betrayal and the pain of private correspondence being shared publicly. Trust was broken repeatedly. Harry's comment was not an insult to Meghan's relatives. It was an acknowledgement of how warmly the royal family welcomed her during that first Christmas. For Meghan, who had endured years of strained relationships and public exposure, that welcome was meaningful. Christmas at Sandringham was not just about tradition. It was about Meghan stepping into a new chapter of her life. She embraced the customs, the gatherings, and the expectations with grace. Harry's pride in her was evident. He wanted the world to see how well she had adapted. This moment showed Meghan's resilience. She was navigating a new family dynamic while still carrying the weight of complicated ties to her own. The backlash from Samantha Grant was amplified by tabloids eager to frame Meghan as ungrateful. Headlines twisted Harry's words into controversy. Instead of celebrating Meghan's success in joining royal traditions, the focus shifted to family drama. This pattern has followed Meghan for years. Acts of kindness are questioned. Silence is framed as strategy. Boundaries are labelled hostility. The media thrives on conflict, often at Meghan's expense. Through it all, Harry has consistently supported Meghan. His words about her at Christmas were filled with admiration. He has stood by her decisions regarding her family, just as she has stood by his. Their partnership is built on mutual respect. Harry understands estrangement and the toll of media intrusion. He respects Meghan's boundaries and protects her from unnecessary pain. Harry's comment about Meghan finding family at Sandringham was not a dismissal of her past. It was a celebration of the present. It was a husband proud of his wife, acknowledging how she had embraced a new environment. The backlash ignored the context. Meghan was not claiming she had no family. She was being recognised for her ability to thrive in a new one. Meghan has shown remarkable grace under pressure. She did not respond publicly to her half-sister's remarks. She did not fuel the drama. Instead, she continued to focus on her life with Harry and their children. Her restraint speaks volumes. It shows maturity, compassion, and a refusal to monetize pain. The story of that Christmas is about more than one comment. It is about Meghan's journey into a new family, her resilience in the face of criticism, and Harry's unwavering support. It is also about the way narratives are shaped. The media chose conflict. Meghan chose dignity. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's first Christmas with the royal family was a moment of joy. Harry's words were filled with pride. Meghan was embraced warmly. The backlash from her half-sister was predictable but unfair. It ignored the reality of Meghan's lived experience. What matters is that Meghan showed strength, Harry showed support, and together they built a life defined by compassion and boundaries. Their story reminds us that family is not always about blood. It is about love, respect, and the courage to protect one another. Meghan's recent gesture toward her father after his health scare proves that compassion can coexist with boundaries.